Welcome to our class. Today our present topic combination or synthesis reactions. Okay. So what is meant by combination reaction? Okay. Look at this example. Zinc plus O2, what it gives? Aluminium when reacted with oxygen, what is the product? Calcium with oxygen, what is the product? Okay. So combination or synthesis reactions, that means combining two atoms or molecules, okay, to give another product, okay, that is called combination reaction. So we are here synthesizing one product from this reaction, from this reactants, okay. So what is this? What is the compound here? Zinc oxide, okay. Here that is aluminium oxide Al2O3. Here it is calcium oxide CaO, okay. So by this combination or synthesis reaction, because from this combining two reactants we got this product, okay. This is synthesized from this one. That's why these are called combination reactions or synthesis reactions, okay. Now in this case, why we should write as zinc oxide as ZnO, but here Al2O3. Why here subscript 2 and 3, but here no subscripts for calcium oxide? So how to write this product? This totally depends on valency. What it is? This is valency. Valency of atoms decides the product formula, okay. Now what is valency? So what is the valency of elements? So here I am taking second group, okay, second period. This is second period. So what is that? Lithium to neon, okay. Lithium, we know that this is first group, and second group, this is 13th group, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. Lithium group, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, okay. So here these are the group elements: lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. So this first group elements all are having valency 1, okay. Here second group 2, here third group 3, fourth group 4, okay. So we can also call this as first A group, second A, third A, okay. 13th group or third A group. Third A group valency is 3, fourth A or group 14, 4, okay. So up to this, so group number is equal to valency number, okay, that you should remember. So what it is? Up to carbon, lithium to carbon, group number is equal to its valency. So this is for first to fourth groups, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. 13th group, or you can also call this as third A, fourth A, fifth A, sixth A, seventh A, eighth A, okay. So that's why, so this group number is equal to its valency, okay. Now beyond this, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, okay. For these groups, group number valency equals 18 minus group number. 18 minus group number is equal to valency for the second half, okay. So this is the division. So this is first half, and now this is second half. So for these groups, 18 means total 18 groups. So 18 minus group number is equal to its valency. So 18 minus 15 means 3. 18 minus 16 means 2. 18 minus 17 means valency is equal to 1. 18 minus 18 valency equal to 0, okay. So with this you can remember, for valency of elements in a periodic table for groups 1 to 18, okay, S and P block elements, okay. Now here you should remember some elements valencies, okay. What are they? Zinc 2, aluminium 3, iron 2, 3 variable oxidation, it shows variable oxidation states, so stable oxidation states, that's why it shows variable valency, that is 2 and 3. Copper 1 2, manganese 1 2. So and some negative ions OH exists as OH minus, so its valency is equal to 1. So this is equal to the negative charge is equal to its valency minus 1. So valency is always a positive number. So that's why minus 1, here it is 1. SO4 minus 2, 2. NO3 minus 1. PO4 minus 3, 3. CO3 minus 2. So how should this is 2. Okay. So how to remember these values, I will explain that later. So first look at this, zinc plus O2, so that is zinc oxide. Now why should we write on as zinc ZnO? Why not Zn2O3 like this? Okay, or any other subscripts? So why it is only allowed? So that is based on these valency rules. Okay, so how it is, zinc plus oxygen, what it gives, zinc oxide, okay, ZnO. So zinc oxidation number, valency, what is the zinc valency? 2. Okay, now oxygen valency, this is also 2. So that's why how to write this, Zn2O2. So write like this, and as these two are same, so no need to mention if it is same. If these two are same, so get cancelled, so just write as ZnO. Next, aluminium O2, so Al2O3. So how to write these products? Just write AlO. Okay, now what is the aluminium valency? 3. What is the oxygen valency? 2. Crisscross, so always follows crisscross rule. Okay, here also 2 2. Here crisscross, with the crisscross rule, Al2O3. That's why you should write aluminum oxide as Al2O3. Just mention their valency numbers. Okay, so respective elements valency number. So on the top of the element, Al3, oxygen 2, and follow the crisscross rule, Al2O3. Al2O3. Now what about calcium oxide? CaO. Okay, so calcium, which elements are there? Calcium and oxygen, that's why CaO. So what is calcium valency? So this calcium is belongs to, so this one, so second, beryllium, magnesium, so lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, beryllium, magnesium. So this group, so the calcium, second A group, that's why, so its valency is 2. Oxygen valency is 2. Okay, so crisscross rule, that is, what is this, Ca2O2. So both are same, that's why we should write as calcium oxide. Okay, so zinc plus O2, what is our answer? Zinc oxide, ZnO. And aluminum plus O2, what is our answer? Al2O3. Calcium plus O2, what is our answer? Calcium oxide. Now, so once you get this, so what is the next step? Balancing the equation. So here 2 oxygens are there, here only 1 oxygen, that's why place 2 here. So now zinc atoms 2, place 2. Okay, now Al2O3, so here 2 atoms, here 3 atoms. Okay, so this is even number, here this is odd number, that's why double it to get even number. 2 into 3, 6. So to get 6 atoms, place 3 here. 3 into 2, 6. Now how many aluminiums are there? 2 into 2, 4. So that's why 4 aluminium plus 3 O2 gives 2 Al2O3. So in this ways, calcium oxide, so 2 oxygens, that's why place 2 here, Ca, 2Ca. Okay, so this is balancing the equation. So here 2 steps are there. First, we should identify the oxide formula based on valency rules. Okay, what is the first step? You should identify the oxide or product formula based on valency rules. Okay, so it is ZnO or Al2O3. So these valency numbers you should identify. And in the second step, what is the second step? So that is balancing the equation. Okay, so in this manner you should balance the equation. So this is about combination and synthesis or synthesis reactions. Okay, let us balance some more equations. So what is the first one? Fe3 means its oxidation state is +3. So Cl2. So what is the here? FeCl. Okay. So Fe. So you have valencies, variable valencies 2 and 3. Okay. So but here Fe3 plus is given. That's why. So its oxidation state, its valency is also 3. That's why Fe3. Next Cl1. So criss-cross rule. So what is this? FeCl3 is the product. Okay. Now, so if it is Fe plus 2, so what is your answer? FeCl2. Okay. FeCl2 is your answer because +2 oxidation state. So with Cl2 you can get +2 oxidation state. Fe plus 2. With Cl you can get Fe plus 3. Okay. Now aluminum nitride, right? Al(N). Aluminum 3, nitrogen is also 3. So that's why by criss-cross, so what you will get? Al3N3. So no need to mention 3 and 3 if both are same. So just Aln. CuBr2. So CuBr. Okay. What is copper 1 and 2? Okay. So here Br2. So mention this as here it is also given oxidation state is copper 2 plus. So its valency is 2. Bromine Br. So it is bromine comes under this group. So that's 17. So that's why it is 1. Okay. Now criss-cross rule. So that is CuBr2. CuBr2. Okay. So if it is Cu1 plus 1 oxidation state, so that is CuBr only. Okay. Now zinc plus Cl2, ZnCl. Okay. What is the zinc valency? 2. Chlorine valency is 1. So make this as criss-cross. Now ZnCl2. ZnCl2. Next NaO. NaO here NaO. Sodium is 1, oxygen is 2. Okay. That's why by criss-cross what you will get? Na2O. Na2O. Okay. Now balance. What is second step? Balance the equations. So how to balance these equations? So FeCl3. So here 2, 3. Okay. So here make it double. 2 into 3, 6. 3 into 2, 6. Now 2 Fe. 2 Fe. Okay. Aluminum nitride. So 2 nitrogens. 2. 2 aluminum. 2. CuBr2. So bromine same. Copper 1 same. Okay. So no need to. Already it's a balanced equation. ZnCl2. It is also a balanced equation. Next Na2. 2 moles is there. That's why place Na2 and O2. Okay. So this is here O2. 2 oxygens are there, but here only 1 oxygen is there. So that means, so you should place 2 here. So 2 means 2 into 2, 4. So that's why it is 4Na. 4Na plus O2. So number of possibilities you should check while balancing this equation. Okay. Now how to remember these values? Okay. So here metals are elements. So here negative ions. So zinc is 2. So just recall familiar compound of these elements. Okay. Zinc, ZnCl2. So its valency is 2. Okay. It is attached to 2 chlorine atoms. Its valency must be 2. Aluminum, AlCl3. Aluminum attached to 3 chlorine atoms. Okay. Just recall their familiar compounds. Based on that you can remember valency. Means known to unknown. So you are getting value from known to unknown or unknown to known. So you can remember these values, or by recollecting the famous compounds of those elements, by this way also you can get these valencies. Okay, so next Fe also, FeCl2, FeCl3, Ce copper oxides, manganese oxides. So here OH minus is here, you can get NaOH. Okay, so Na plus OH minus, so OH is minus, that's why it is 1. So SO4, so what is the familiar compound with SO4? It is H2SO4. So 2H plus ions and SO4 minus 2 ions. Okay, so crisscross, same. Okay, SO4 ions, H2s are only here, SO4 is 2 minus, SO4 2 minus, so in the crisscross way. So HNO3 means H is 1, that's why in the crisscross rule NO3 is 1. Okay, and next H3PO4 is with PO4, the important and most familiar compound is phosphoric acid, H3PO4. So PO4, this is totally, it is a PO4 ion, PO4 minus 3. So how to get this? So PO4 crisscross 3, so PO4 minus 3. And here last one, H2CO3. H2CO3 is the familiar compound with the CO3, or not only H2CO3, so you can recall calcium carbonate. Okay, so magnesium carbonate. Okay, so this, based on this you can remember this value. CO3 is 2, but here calcium CO3, so calcium is 2, magnesium is 2 valency, that's why in the crisscross manner CO3 valency is 2. So here magnesium 2 valency, that's why CO3 2. So here CO3 hydrogens, 2 hydrogens are there. In the crisscross manner, what you will get? So 2 as valency of CO3. So in this way, so you can remember all the valency values. So by recollecting or recalling, so familiar examples, familiar compounds with those respective ions or metals or elements. Okay, so these are about combination or synthesis reactions.